You're back with another one. This time we got top 10 iconic Naruto moments. By Watch Mojo. She all like their videos, up to their channel. We get right back into it.
This is Ashley with Watch Mojo.
Also, before we get too into it, you guys might as well like the video, sub to the channel. Especially if you guys did enjoy the video. We got a couple of people out here disliking videos, but not telling me what's wrong. So I don't know what to do about it. So I'm over here assuming they just trolls. So if you see a video with a dislike on it but no comments, you might as well just like it, just to counteract them. Cause no one likes trolls. So we go ahead and get into the video.
And today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 iconic Naruto moments.
I'm not forcing you to like the video.
For this list, we're going to be looking
watching
at
it
the
is
most
enough
famous
for me.
and
I'm just
notable
saying you
moments
should
from
like it if you
Naruto
did like it.
and Naruto Shippuden. If there's a moment you can't believe we left off our list, let us know your favorites in the comments below. And as always, you can catch me on Twitter at AshJBo, so head over there, give me a follow, and let me know which Naruto list you want to see next. Naruto and Sasuke's friendship/rivalry is among the most pivotal parts of the series.
This is
so
iconic.
It's only
That's definitely
that we start
iconic right
with
there.
them. During their battle after Sasuke leaves the village, Sasuke leaves behind his scratched forehead protector, symbolizing the severing of his ties to Konoha.
Just conveniently fell off. It's like, alright, bro. You was destined to leave at this point. Just go. Go somewhere
Sasuke
else.
has finally come around and reconciled with Naruto and the village, though he still decides to leave Konoha to protect it in other ways. As he's leaving, Naruto returns Sasuke's scratched headband, which he has kept for years. It's a wonderfully full circle moment, made even more epic by the return of that classic Naruto theme music. Number 9, Rasengan vs Chidori. Speaking of that damaged forehead protector, the way that it gets scratched is pretty epic. Naruto and Sasuke's epic first fight at the Valley of the End features the duo slowly escalating their power and abilities against each other. Finally, their battle reaches its conclusion in the only way it could, with a clash between their signature attacks, Rasengan and Chidori. The image of the two of them in their transformed states, leaping at each other in front of that waterfall, is forever burned in the memories of every Naruto fan.
Like Naruto petty ass had a chance to do it. Instead, he went right up there, bro.
Greatest ambition for most
I knew you was in pain, bro. Just fight through that, slit his throat real quick, and you'll heal him back up at the village. You'll be fine.
The siblings' battle is fraught with
Kakashi will be right behind you somehow.
Attacks, but its conclusion is what sticks in our minds the most. Itachi has proven himself the stronger brother, unleashing advanced Sharingan techniques that Sasuke is no match for. With his elder brother bearing down on him, apparently intent on stealing Sasuke's eyes for his own, Sasuke can only back against a wall in terror. However, when the moment comes, Itachi only pokes Sasuke on the forehead, just like he did when they were younger. The full significance of this moment is explored later, but the image is immediately striking.
And then it ruins it by planting his face on the wall. You could have just had him. You just could have had him fall over.
Number 7, Team 7 passes the bell test. One of the earliest events in Naruto is also one of the most memorable. While the bell test has plenty of notable moments, such as the infamous 1000 Years of Death technique, the conclusion of the challenge stands out the most. Despite initially failing the team, Kakashi states that he'll give them another chance. but forbids them from giving Naruto any food.
もし食わせたりしたらそいつをその時点で失格にする
After catching them disobeying him, Kakashi seems angry at first, but when they stand up to him, the older ninja declares that they've passed.
合格
People who disobey the rules are bad, but those who abandon their comrades are worse. It's a lesson that sticks with Naruto throughout the story.
いやーとんでもよー俺忍者忍者忍者
帰るぞ
Number 6, Naruto
He's
protects
just gonna leave his ass up
Tsunade.
there. Come on,
Tsunade
dog.
begins the story with a debilitating weakness, a fear of
I'm not gonna lie. This pissed me off. You saying this is gonna be your Hokage? Not my Hokage. She.
Shaken by a past trauma, she's attacked by
pissed me
Orochimaru's henchman Kabuto. Despite getting wrecked by Kabuto earlier, Naruto steps in to save Tsunade. As he blocks Kabuto's blow with his forehead protector, Jiraiya speaks elsewhere about the most important thing for a ninja, guts.
諦めねえど根性だ
It's also like Naruto block. You got your hands right there,
But
bro.
Naruto is the
Just-
one who shows her here
you know,
what it takes to become
you took
one.
unnecessary
The moment
damage.
is perfectly punctuated
Little
soon
dumb
after by
Naruto.
Naruto using the Rasengan for the first time on Kabuto.
Dumb with a lot of heart.
It's a great character moment and an awesome attack in the same scene. Number 5, Jiraiya's death.
Bro, this
There are
still
plenty
hurts.
of
It
impactful
still
deaths
hurts.
in Naruto, but Jiraiya's is the one that hits the hardest. Naruto's longtime teacher faces off against the Akatsuki's leader, Pain. Worn down by the fight, Jiraiya is impaled.
遅かったな気づくのが
Nevertheless, he fights through the agony and manages to deliver a coded message about Pain's real identity on the back of one of his frog friends.
諦めねえそれこそがわしの取るべき本当の選択だった
Seeing him follow Naruto's philosophy of never
Jiraiya
giving
must
up
have been smart
and
as
watching
hell to
him
put that
peacefully
code
sink underwater with
off
a
the
smile
top
on
of his
face.
head onto the
Choked
back of
up
the
every
frog,
time.
and then like
ほどほどに
they figured he could have really just spelt they're all one,
Number 4,
and then
Naruto
just
and
like I
Sasuke's
go.
sacrifice. Even
Instead, he
saving the world
decided
together
to
doesn't
encrypt
mean
that.
Sasuke and Naruto can see eye to eye. After defeating their final foe, the two of them return to the Valley of the End for one last battle. While there are plenty of standout moments throughout, it's the conclusion that resonates most strongly. After an explosive final attack, the two of them are left barely able to move. They discuss their lives, their friendship, and what to do if they survive.
なぜそこまでして俺に関わろうとする
もう分かってんだろ
It's a moving scene,
Because
made
you're my
even more
friend,
poignant
like,
by the
bro.
fact that both have lost
I don't even
all
like
their
you like that.
arms.
Go
Their
away.
blood intermingling is a gruesome but appropriate image. They truly are comrades.
Sasuke should have been like, bro, you're weird. Get away from me. Start scooching over with his arm just like
Naruto and the
gone.
nine-tailed fox Kurama have a
Freak?
complicated relationship to say the least. The supposedly demonic chakra beast sealed inside Naruto has been the source of a lot of heartache for Naruto over the course of his life. But when faced with Tobi, who has control over most of the other tailed beasts, Kurama decides to give his aid freely to Naruto.
That was iconic. That was
Their
iconic.
long
You know who
percolating
probably gonna be number one the first time Madara show up? Cause, like, bro, I get it. It's great. I've seen it on so many lists, bro. I've seen it on so many lists.
solidifies in this moment as they
That's
go
how I know
into
it's gonna be
battle
number one.
together. Even Kurama, who hated Naruto for being his prison, is won over by the knuckle-headed ninja.
さあ行こうぜ
I can't trust
Plus,
enough.
Naruto's awesome
I feel like Kurama would be like,
transformation is
as soon as he gets open, I got you.
Number 2, Rock Lee drops his weight. Gaara versus Rock Lee
He's just
is
free.
one of the best fights in
He gets
Naruto,
captured,
but
and then
this
everyone
moment
dies.
stands out even
So,
among
yeah.
the rest of it. Lee is a skilled martial artist, but he initially looks overmatched by Gaara's seemingly impenetrable sand defense.
Sorry, I say dumb shit a lot. I'm sorry. This fight was lit.
That is until Lee's teacher, Guy, gives him permission to remove his training weights. Everyone scoffs, at least until the weights make an enormous crater on the ground.
少しくらいの重りを外したところで
Literally, this episode puts anybody on. Once they hit this point, there's a couple anime where I'm like, once you hit this episode, you're going to be hooked. There was one in One Piece. That's Usopp versus Luffy. That's when I got hooked. That's what I tell everyone who watches the show, and that's everyone who I've gotten to watch the show. That's where they got hooked at. Usopp versus Luffy. This is right here. Naruto right here. Rock Lee versus Guard. That's where everybody gets hooked at. Everybody I put on to this show, they get hooked right here.
Then Lee moves so fast he manages to not only get past Gaara's sand, but also hit him multiple times. The exceptionally executed action and stellar soundtrack, featuring wailing guitar riffs and what sounds like literal
I know One
bombs
Piece is
dropping,
episode like
helped turn this
300
moment
something
into
when
more
I got hooked, but
unadulterated hype. If this doesn't get you
it's worth it
pumped,
now.
check your pulse, because you're dead. Before we unveil our number one pick, here's some honorable mentions. Night Guy. Team 7 reunited during the war. Naruto meets his mum.
そう私はあなたの
Toby's identity revealed.
お前はホビト本当にオビトなのか
Bro, I
Sasuke
was spoiled
and Kakashi
for
arrive at
most
the
of
Chunin
most
exams.
of the war arc, so like nothing really affected me at that point. It was like, oh, Obito,
Before
cool.
we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel
that's
and,
cool.
and switch on notifications. Number 1, Naruto arrives to
Huh?
stop pain. When Naruto is away,
There's no
training to
Madara.
become strong
No
enough to
Madara's-
face pain,
okay.
The Akatsuki leader
That's surprising.
attacks Konoha, decimating
I mean, this
the
should be
village
on the list,
and many
so
of
cool, yeah.
Naruto's friends. But just when all hope seems lost, Naruto appears in a puff of smoke along with his Toad allies.
I gotta see where it should have
Sporting
been.
an
It should have been
awesome
taken
new
out.
sage form and a
I know
spiffy
who
new
should be
outfit,
taken
Naruto's arrival alone is great enough.
Just me alone. This one should be taken out right here.
However,
Kabuto,
soon after
Tsunade,
appearing on the scene,
Naruto.
he
Yeah,
manages
no,
to take down
take that
one
one
of Pain's
all the way the
6
fuck on
fans.
out. Push everything
Single
back
blow,
one,
when
except
they
for this
all
one
gave
actually.
other
Put Madara's
characters a
number
lot
2.
of
Everything
trouble
else go
earlier
back.
in the arc.
Madara's introduction.
Naruto is the hero of the story, sure, but in this moment, he starts to become the hero of his village, just as he always dreamed.
Because him showing up was mighty epic. It was probably more impactful than anything. Sakura was over there not doing shit but crying. Naruto, where are you? Naruto, please. And then he gonna show up, be like, what's good? Like, like you messing with my village? What's popping though? Took out the scroll, started throwing hands. Sakura's still over there like, oh, thank you. Naruto's here. Like, if you don't do something, heal people. She probably was, but like, still, like, fight. You can fight. You got a punch that could level a whole mountain. Why don't you get in there and help Naruto out, bro? My fault. I start ranting sometimes. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you do enjoy it, like the video, comment, subscribe. I'm out. Peace.